Nothing Phone 1 was a really interesting device. Released 2 years ago, it surprised everyone with its unique design, and the Glyph LED lights in particular. Last year's Nothing Phone 2 was a more premium device, but we didn't get a chance to test it here at Tech Travel Geeks. This year, Carl Pei and the team are back with a more budget device, returning with some key differentiating features, while cutting down on some others to allow for a lower price point. In today's video, we'll go through the unboxing experience and a quick walkthrough of the hardware and specifications, and the setup/software experience video and many more coming soon. The box, which almost got lost at the post office, actually included 3 smaller boxes: the official transparent case, glass screen protectors, and the phone itself. If you want to check out the accessories, make sure to subscribe to our channel to not miss those videos. The phone box was surprisingly small, mostly because there's no extras like a case or a charger. You can actually buy a 45-watt charger separately, currently at £32 discounted from £54. I'll be using my chargers though. The box is really eye-catching, especially because of the camera resembling eyes being the focus here. There are also some specs on the back, but I hate spoilers, so let's open it up. Similar to the original, this one also requires the box to be torn a bit, which is too bad for us box hoarders. Inside, there's more camera eyes, reminding me of an owl for some reason. Is it just me? As usual with Nothing, there's a nice welcome to the Nothing community, together with some hashtags to use on social media. The phone is in a paper cover showing some locations of the buttons, the SIM tray and the USB port, but we'll check it out in a moment. Other contents are very minimalistic. There's a really nice cable with silver elements and Nothing branding, which actually looks great and shows how committed they are to their design language. There's a booklet with safety and warranty information if you're bored before going to sleep. And finally, a SIM ejector tool, which again is really unique, matching the one we got with the Phone 1 with a glass handle. And finally, the phone itself. Similar to the original, we have a transparent design on the back, but instead of glass, both the back and the frame are plastic. But it might not be a bad thing. The phone is very light at just 190 grams and should be quite durable. It also looks quite premium, especially thanks to the matte sides. It's also rated IP54, so don't use it underwater, but it should survive some water splashes or rain. Coming back to the design, we have a return of the Glyphs, or LED lights. This time it's just 3, and they're surrounding the camera. In the original, they were around the wireless charger, but this feature is not available here this time, so instead they're near the NFC coil. We'll talk about the Glyphs more in future videos, but you can use them to see notifications, phone calls, they can respond to music playing on the device, as well as showing timers or the volume, which might be my favorite use case. No charging indicator or red recording light though, which is too bad. The other focal point is the camera unit, which stands out both when it comes to the design as well as physically. Luckily, the phone is not too wobbly, so no complaints here. The shape of the phone hasn't changed much. It's still a flat back with rounded corners. Overall, the phone looks great in person. Even my Sony camera isn't doing it justice. But that could also be because of the color. I went with black to match my original device, but there's also milk and white. The white looks quite nice, but it's only available in the UK in the higher capacity configuration. The volume buttons are to one side, and the power button is on the other, which is actually quite handy. The fingerprint scanner is built into the screen, but it's a bit too early for me to judge it, or the face unlock feature for that matter. Speaking of the screen, it's an impressive 6.7-inch OLED display. It's actually slightly bigger than the original, which would be great if you enjoy watching movies or YouTube on your phone. It also supports HDR10+, but unfortunately not on Netflix for some reason. It should also be quite bright at peak 1300 nits. It's definitely a great screen at this price point, especially since it supports refresh rates of up to 120 Hz. You can easily adjust it yourself, either to 60, 120 or dynamic, which can help save battery life. Speaking of which, the battery is an impressive 5000 mAh. which they advertise should allow for up to 2 days of usage. I'll keep an eye on that and be sure to share my thoughts in future videos. As mentioned, charging is quite fast at 45 watts, which is almost double the speed of the upcoming Samsung Galaxy A55, and an upgrade over the original's 33 watts. Again, no wireless charging this time, but with a large battery like that, it shouldn't be an issue. Battery life should also be helped by the 4nm chipset, which this time is a MediaTek Dimensity 7200 Pro. It's a mid-range processor, so don't expect the performance of last year's Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1, but from what I've seen, it's very snappy and with no slowdowns. More on the daily usage and some gaming in future videos. The phone comes in two models in the UK, either 8GB of RAM with 128GB of storage or 12GB with 256GB of storage. I went with the smaller one, which should be good enough for me. Unfortunately, no microSD cards here, but we do get a dual SIM card slot. Finally, when it comes to cameras, we have two 50MP units on the back. The main camera comes with autofocus and optical image stabilization, which should help with lower light situation and with recording videos, which can go up to 4K 30 frames per second.
Can you just check if it takes photo?
Yeah, can you just look at the screen if it's taking photos?
The other one is an ultra-wide one, but this time with no autofocus, unlike their previous two devices. I managed to only take a few photos so far, and the day was rather overcast, so I'll refrain from judgment, but don't expect the highest quality, as it's not the focus for this device. Also, the ultra-wide camera was for some reason changing the colors to rather blue when it got darker, so it's something to keep in mind. The front-facing camera is a 32MP one, which is double the original's resolution, but there's still no 4K recording on the front, unfortunately. Interestingly, it goes up to 60 frames per second, which is an upgrade over its two predecessors. It should still be good enough for some casual shots or video calls. Overall, I'm quite impressed so far, especially with the design, both of the hardware, but also the software. More on that in the next video. I'll have to test the cameras and the overall performance more before I can make any judgment though. But I'm really happy that the phone comes at a reasonable price of £319 or $349. Oh, and if you hurry and order the phone before 19th of March, you get a free Perplexity AI subscription for a year. I'm actually super impressed by it, so I might do a separate video about it soon. And that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.